Hey guys, welcome back. And in this week's episode, it's going to be a little something that I want to work on. I have 3D modeled and 3D printed this bust of Vecna from Stranger Things Season 4. Very good show. I did this on the CR10. I tried to film a time lapse of it, but the OBS failed, so I don't have that. I have one picture of it and it had supports. That's all you're probably going to get because I don't have the video of it. But I really want to finish this and make it into like an actual display piece. And I printed this at a 0.3 layer height. And you can see that, well, the quality is good and everything about it's fantastic. It's just the layer lines. I would like to paint this and actually finish it. So in this video, I'm going to be trying a method of using 3D printing resin to slowly smooth this thing out and cover up the layer lines so I can then paint it and finish it, which is something I'm not really comfortable doing because I'm not good at finishing 3D prints. I'm not a good painter. So that's what this video is going to be about, is I just want to test this and I want to share it with you guys. I have actually been testing it here along the base and it's coming out really nice. It's just my setup is kind of jank. I am using not probably what I should be, but you'll see as we go along. So let's just get to it and let's actually do this. So we have the model and I'm using just any cubic resin. This is black. I don't really think it matters what color we use. And I just have this paintbrush. And what I have been doing for this is I've just been applying it to the brush and then slowly just working it onto sections like this flat piece right here. Because I don't want to do it all at once and then I get a whole bunch of pooled up resin in places. I got to do this meticulously so it doesn't get stuck in the detail. And it's just as simple as like brushing it on nice and smooth. I do plan on sanding it afterwards, so I'm not too worried about brush strokes, but those don't really seem to come through. And we're just going to brush it on until it looks pretty smooth because it will slowly level out. And there we have a Resin coated area. It's not too bad, right? And now I'm going to cure this one section. The way I've been doing it is I've been using a cure station, but this model is way too big for it because it just doesn't work. I've tried it out in the sun, and you would think that here in Texas it'd be easy, but for some reason today it's cloudy, and I don't want to wait that long for it to work. So I tried out another solution, and it is to use a grow light, and that seemed to have worked here around the back and stuff. So that's what we'll do right here. I'm just gonna hold up the grow light and then we'll just set it there and let it cure. I will spray it with alcohol, we'll wipe it off because it will still be tacky, not fully cured. That's exactly what I want because I just want the resin to cure down in the lines, and this seems to be working. This will probably take twice to get this completely smooth. Once it's done, we will cure, once it's done, we'll sand it with the light sandpaper just to make sure there's no ridges or anything. And then I'll move on, and I'll end up doing this entire thing. And that's gonna take forever. So let me get to the curing light and we'll show you how that works. We have done, and we are just going to set it here. I have the grow light set up on this side. You can barely see it, but there it is. I'm going to turn this thing on. And I'm just going to let it sit there and bake just for a little bit. And it should work, because I've already tested it. But this is ridiculously bright. And I'll just let it sit here for a while and we'll see what happens. Alright, so the part's been sitting under that light, and I'm just going to spray it with some of this alcohol, and I'm just going to wipe it clean. Dang, that did nothing. And I'm just going to go over it until I fill everything. And I want it to be a light layer because I can come back and do multiple coats. I don't want it pooling up everywhere. But all I'm going to do is just slowly paint this onto the whole model. Okay, so we have it completely covered now. Looking a lot smooth. It will definitely take a couple of coats because it sucked into some of the spots. I was planning on taking this and just setting it outside because the whole grow light thing, I don't want it to take up a whole bunch of power right now. Cure station, which I'm going to actually try to use right now. And I've taken the lid off of it. Let me move this out of the way real quick. I've taken the lid off of it, so now it's just this. This is an LED model. And I'm just going to try to like set it up around the model and let it blast it with the UV. Like that. And then I'll just go around the model like this, and hopefully it'll cure it slowly. Okay. Let's turn that off. Move that out of the way for now. And let's see where we're at. As you can see, I no longer have the grow light here. It was really bright, and I don't honestly think it was going to fully work how I wanted it to. So I've just been doing that. And now we're going to do our first cleanup, which means we're going to spray it because I feel it and like it is tacky, but not really coming off of my fingers, which I know I should be wearing gloves, but I'm not. But I'm just going to spray some alcohol on this bad boy and we're just going to wipe it away. And this will get excess resin off. I've noticed that I've had to do this on pretty much the whole model, especially down here on the base where I worked at it. Like it wouldn't fully cure. So I would just slowly wipe it off and apply a second coat, do it again, and then it was pretty much clear. I could just apply more resin wherever I needed, like to cover up some lines, and it seemed to work. I don't know if you can see, but on this paper towel, there's not a lot of resin coming off, which is good. And this will get paper towel bits down into this, but I've noticed once I do this, I can go to the sink. I'll use some soap and water, and I will use like a magic eraser and a toothbrush and something, and it'll get it all off. But just for like the preliminary cleaning, this is gonna work, and it actually looks amazing. I might not. So it's the next day. We are setting this thing outside into the sun so it can fully cure with the UVs. I don't know if you can see that or if it's too bright. I'll come out here periodically and I'll turn it so it gets full sunlight. But once it's done, I'll be able to sand it out, make it smoother. Sorry, my hand focus. We'll be able to sand it out, make it smoother. And then we'll be able to give it a base coat of black or whatever I decide to do. And we can go from there. Alright guys, we have our model here. It has been out in the sun. I believe it is cured. I've test sanded a small spot right here and it was solid and it sanded really nicely. I just have to do that for the whole thing now. This is going to be fun. I guess we'll see. I'm going to be using this this pad right here. It's double-sided. I'm not sure what the grits are, but it seems to work pretty well for this. And I got a bottle of water here that I'm going to use to wet sand this down. So I'm going to start here in the front, and I'm just going to go at it, and I'll try to get down everywhere I can and stuff, just smooth it out. But I know I won't be able to get to every single location, so we'll just have to work with it. But I'm going to begin sanding because this could take a while. Okay, so I've been sanding it for a bit now, and it is coming along. I definitely need to sand it a lot more, and this pad that I thought I was going to be able to use is like wearing out really bad, so I have to go get new sandpaper. But as for now, it's still got quite a bit of gloss because it's got water stuck in all kinds of places. But it is coming out really nice, and I'm really happy with how it's coming out so far. So I think I'll just come back after I've got it sanded, and you guys can see what that looks like. And then from there we can move on and paint the base color at like a matte black, and we'll just see what happens there. So yeah, I'll come back to you once I get to that point. So the model has been completed, and it is right here. It came out phenomenal. I'm very happy with the way. My expectations were really low when I came into this, and I have blown that out of the water. It's super smooth. I didn't lose nearly any detail like I thought I was going to. And all in all, the process, even though it took quite a while because I had inadequate UV lighting to cure fast or cure the whole thing at once, it still worked really well, and I'm very happy with it. Now, the next thing I need to do is actually paint and finish this model, and that's the part I'm worried about. I'm going to make an entirely separate video for that process because it's going to take me a while, and I don't want to overfill this video and rush this process. So next video will definitely be working on this, and hopefully it comes out good. If it doesn't, I'll still make the video and you'll see it. Anyways, this process worked so good that I'm honestly just, I can't believe it. I can't believe I've never done this before. I haven't seen much stuff about this, and it's exciting. I've never really gotten into finishing models because it just takes so much time. This took forever, but I think if I streamline the process, I'd be able to do it a lot better. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. It's already getting long enough. So I'm going to leave it there. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments on like how I could finish this or tips on how I should do it, because I'm really worried about that. Let me know if you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more stuff like this. Anyways, until next time guys, see you later.